Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Like, share, subscribe right off the bat. This here is the 19th of February, 2026. Fake year. Um, I I know there's some people that don't really understand the way that I hate saying that word. Understand once you start realizing that this uh, demonic system that's in place here that we call government, uh, how corrupt it is. I mean, you just don't have no faith in it. Why do you wake up feeling bad and go to bed feeling bad, and it seems like you can't get ahead, or seems like you can't feel better or anything else? There are so many things that I actually had been thinking about it for a while. It's like, well, where would you even begin to tell somebody? And then especially when you have somebody say, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Like I've had here recently, people's like, what do you mean? What do you mean by this? And what do you mean by that? Just different things. Cloud seeding. People don't know what cloud seeding is. They're literally poisoning our skies, which poisons our water and our food. Okay, but then the whole system from these, you gotta call them that, uh, juicy thing on here, because you can't actually say the word or whatever without having to do a bunch of editing and putting up juice boxes and all that stuff. But we have a huge problem even with that, because we have somebody from a completely different country that should have absolutely, he doesn't have, he should not have any say whatsoever what we do in our country. But yet we're finding out that he's the one running the country. Old Trumpy Dumpy is not running the country. None of the rest of them are. It's Nasty Yahoo is who is running the country. And if y'all don't know who old Nasty Yahoo is, that is the prime minister or the head ramrod over Israel. The Israelis. They hit you with so many different variations of names and stuff. You don't really know which one to go with, especially if you're just now, even remotely waking up and starting to pay attention to your world that's about to absolutely crush you like a grape. And that's why I had a few people here recently, there's like, well, I don't even know what this is or what this is, how did that happen, so on and so forth. So with that being said, we have what is called a representative, supposed to. And the way this is set up is you elect a representative for your individual area in your state. Okay, and each state has a certain amount of areas or whatever. Like, I don't know how many is in Ohio right now, but I know that we're in the second district. So since that's where we're at, that happens to be Dave Taylor. Okay, when they run, and they say, oh, I want to be, representative or whatever, which makes them a congressman. So if you ever hear somebody say, well, that's Congressman da-da-da or whatever, okay, well, they're a representative. But they do not like to use that word except for when they're trying to suck your butthole and get whatever it is that they want, So now afterwards, they're no longer that. Then that's Congressman Taylor. Well, okay, so when you have a representative, then the way that it's supposed to be set up to work is if you want something done, if you have a complaint, or you just want to tell Congress anything, protect the border or stop the pedophiles or whatever, whatever it is, then you would call your representative. You pick up your phone, literally pick up your phone, dial in the number, and you get connected with your representative. And then you tell them, you say, hey, this is what I want. And then they are the messenger. They take that to Congress. Now, of course, it doesn't work like that. Matter of fact, it doesn't work at all. And I don't see anybody actually, other than myself, of course. Naomi and I put a lot of work into this very unpopular channel that I have. And that's okay, because I'm not lighting dog shit on fire and jumping off of roofs and stuff like that. Because if I start lighting dog shit on fire, I'm telling you, I know a whole bunch of them, starting with Dave Taylor. You know what I mean? But I don't have a popular channel. This isn't for giggles and all that stuff. I talk about serious stuff that means something, that should mean something to everybody out there. Now, I've been trying not to use AI and all that stuff, but it's just like the cell phone or anything else. It keeps crowding in, till we're probably going to have to start using it some way, one way or the other anyway. Chat GPT, and then they got the one by Zuckerberg or whatever on Messenger and stuff like that. But anyway, I hate it. I don't like to use it here as long as I can, because I just want it to be genuine and real, like whenever I'm making a call or something like that, other than like if I drop the phone, or the battery goes dead, or I say something on here that you're not allowed to say, because these platforms absolutely hate and cannot stand the First Amendment on here. These are anti-Americans, anti-Constitution people. We'll call them people. No, won't. The damn devils and demons, pedophiles that own these platforms. All of them. Elon, wears his whatever, and tells us about how bad the AI is, and he tells us about how bad that the AI is going to take over the world, and so on, and how he's afraid of it and everything. But yet, that's what his company does. And wanting to go to Mars, so on and so forth. What if they spent that damn money on, like, I don't know, water purification here, or how to get your kids educated or whatever, or how to I don't know, end cancer. What? Something like that. And it's kind of something now that all of these pedos are coming to light now, and everything's going on. Not only Russia, I don't know how many countries now, different places, it's popping up all over the place. Hey, we got a cure for cancer. We got a cure for cancer. Nah, I'm telling you. So, whenever I'm calling in to Dave Taylor here, the representative in the 2nd District, you have to understand this clearly. They go by representative when they're like right now. See, the it's coming back. It's May 5th, I think, isn't it? May 5th of this year. And I just found out old Squirrely Taylor there, Trump Taylor, is putting back in because he wants to run again for this. And who would blame him? Who would blame him, right? Because all he's talking about is broadband. And then he goes around and he's signing these, like something about hugged up to the Boy Scouts and stuff like that. So all of it's weird right now with all this pedo stuff going on and everything. And we already know that they said everybody is involved, right? With the pedophilia. Pam Bondi said it. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Massey, all of them. So everybody means everybody. All right, so we're going to get ready. We're going to call, and I want to fire Dave Taylor again before we really get started here. So we'll be right back. All right, so I thought what we would do here is we just show you right from the beginning here of what's supposed to happen. All right, so here's a for instance. This is real. I want to call and I want to fire the entire Congress. I want to fire them all. Dave Taylor, all of them. So pick up your phone and you find the number, and it's 202, so 202-224-3121. Okay? You see that on there? Okay, so now now this here's going to be the Washington switchboard. When they answer,
thank you for calling the Capital Exchange. How can I direct your call?
yeah, can you put me to Dave Taylor, please?
One moment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome. Those guys are great, by the way. No, they're not. I take it back. They're owned by the government. They are the government. They suck.
Hi, this is the Office of Congressman Dave Taylor. Nico speaking. I'm out.
Hey, I thought you might be missing me, Nico.
What's the best? How's it going, sir?
Okay, hey, keep an eye on your phone. You're kind of messing up already.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this better?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Sir, give me one moment. I'm going to log in really quickly. Let me just place the phone down for 2 seconds. Is that okay, sir?
Would you like to call me back?
No, that's okay. Give me 1 moment.
All right, absolutely. He's going to record. Which is all right. Anyway, this is our buddy Nico that we've been speaking with or whatever. If you watch the other videos, you'll see.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sure. Yeah. What can I do for you today, Mr. President?
All right. Hey, we'll be right back. Well, first of all, I'm assuming since you answered the phone that y'all didn't like pack up and leave out of there, so everybody's fired. And I'm calling because we have a problem trying to find out. We can't even just find out about messages from We the People, because this is supposed to be set up to where we call the representative, and the representative is supposed to get our message to Congress, and we're being stifled, and these messages are not getting through. And it's verified and documented, and we're documenting this again, that our voice is not being heard, which is absolutely treasonous. This is
Got that down for you, sir?
This is not the way this is supposed to be set up. There shouldn't be any question about or even having to verify whether or not that our messages are getting through or not. Now, I don't know why that Dave Taylor is trying to run for that office again, because all he talks about is broadband and hugging up on the Boy Scouts for some reason, and nobody wants him this time, let alone to run again. He's incompetent to do this job, and we're not safe. He's not upholding. You're not upholding the Constitution at all, and we want charges brought up on every person in Congress. Well, especially the ones that's on the Epstein list. We haven't got any kind of response back on anything to do with Epstein or whatever out of Dave Taylor here, the one that is supposed to be saying this message, but in fact will not be saying anything about this message because it's not even getting there. What kind of chicken shit outfit is this anyway? I'll tell you what it is. This is a Israeli owned and controlled and operated organization that is no longer going to be tolerated by we the people. Now, we've asked you to clear out, and you haven't yet. We would have given you some kind of an opportunity to make some kind of clarification or something like that, but that's over now with the Epstein list, seeing how that we the people are having to do all of our own due diligence, which is every one of you criminals sitting here were supposed to be the ones that are protecting we the people, especially the children, and they was not protected. And how many of them now not only is not alive or with us anymore, but how many are suffering right now? Right now. We have the dock workers who are striking. They're going on strike. They're not even going back to work and stuff because they're tired of listening to the children and the people screaming in the boxes that they're unloading from the ships. I don't think that there's anybody in their right mind who would not let out somebody that's screaming and stuff in a box. So we don't even know how this is even happening. Most of us is walking around like, well, what's going on? And furthermore, you all have tried to create a system where you're telling us that we can't even say certain things, which is against the First Amendment, and we literally have people that are judges and everything else, not just judges, but what about Ron DeSantis using Israel whenever John McAfee, which if you don't know who John McAfee is, he was the one that done the McAfee computer for viruses and stuff like that. He made like John McAfee. He had the computer virus system and stuff like that, antivirus, and he made millions of dollars or whatever. But he had evidence of some kind, some way, somehow, and in Florida here a while back, that building got blowed up. And do you think that it was Americans that went in there and went through the debris and did the investigation and stuff? No. That was the, Israeli Defense IDA or something like that. But it's Israel come over. Their army or defense or whatever they are, they come over and they was the ones that actually went through and did whatever it is that they did. Not Americans. And Ron DeSantis patted them on their heads and everything else and said how thankful he was. In other words, he got on his knees in front of them and thanked them really good, which is what they love anyway. Only thing is, he was too old. They don't like him that old, do they? Now, somebody's got to tell me, like, how they can be sitting here right now, not listening to this message that's not getting delivered by Dave Taylor, and hear something when there's judges, Ron DeSantis, and Trump, everybody else saying that Israel is better than America. You're all fired. And on top of being fired, we want a full investigation in on all of you. We want the money back that's been thrown away on you also. And all of this hiding around, nobody wanting to tell how much they make and all that stuff, and not wanting to talk to we the people. Well, that's okay, because we the people don't want to talk to you guys anymore anyway. So you are fired. Again, get out. We're done with you.